Hello everybody and welcome back to JT's Barefoot Outdoor Adventures. This is hopefully the first in a rather lengthy playlist because we are now starting some fishing in Manitoba. There are about 1,000,000,001 lakes out here. Lots of them are stocked with trout. Today we are heading out to Patterson Lake to, well, practice our swing and get some lures wet. I don't expect much to come of it, but we're going to have fun trying anyway. We went up and got our conservation licenses, less than 20 bucks. Super easy for Manitoba residents. I don't imagine it's much harder for those out of province. So yeah, let's go soak some lures and see if we can visit with some fish. Alright, so here we are, headed off out of town, onto the highway. I more or less know where we're going. With any luck, the next clip or three will be Patterson Lake.
Okay, well, we're looking for a lake, but
so far the only signage we've found is for a mass grave historic site. So we're gonna go left and see what comes of that.
oh, there's traffic.
You're coming along. Let's go.
Oh, are they going to? It's a long and bumpy road. How far? It's very pretty, but how far down do you think we're going?
No idea.
That other car was going here too. Okay, well, it was signed, but we couldn't read it, so we...
A very faded sign.
Very faded sign.
That it up at the right.
And their car is still behind us.
Yeah, I was hoping maybe they were going to a home down the road, but no. Well, hopefully there's a parking lot we can turn around in.
Gosh. Okay, hold on.
So not the Patterson Lake we're looking for, but an interesting sort of monument. Here's the 100-year celebration of this. Over here we have the 50-year Jubilee stone. Excellent. And then back there through those trees, I don't know if you can see it, but there appears to be a giant lake. So we might still be on track for going fishing after all. We'll see. So in May 1899, scarlet fever struck the first group of Slavic families who camped at this site. 42 children and 3 adults died. This memorial commemorates the suffering, and the perseverance, and the courage of those pioneers. Very cool. So a lot of stuff like this out here in Manitoba. Very much looking forward to doing more exploring as time goes on. Behold, the big, beautiful Patterson Lake. So close I could reach out and swim with it, but I'd have to be going through barbed wire fence, and that doesn't seem like polite fishing to me. We're hoping if we continue we will find a parking space and somewhere to get some lures wet. Alright. At least we've seen the lake we headed for today. That's a start. Next time, Google Earth, Mr. Bear. Google Earth. Alright, so that's where we were, and we just got directions from a lovely older gentleman as to how to get where we're going. Here we go. Canola.
Here now.
So this is the story of my adventuring life. We're literally no more than 2 minutes up the road from where we turned off to that mass grave. And look, we have come to Patterson Lake, Trophy Trout Fisheries. Let's go play. Alright, so my camera sucks for this, but there are definitely fish in that lake. So there are a whole bunch of little tiny ones swimming in a school right there. And just beyond Chox over there we can see a dead one under the reeds. So there are fish out here. We might just do more than get some lures wet today. We might actually have a few that get away. Bonus. Alright, so we've wandered around a little bit. We found some wild raspberries, quite delicious by the way. May have to come back here with a pail in the future. And we found a couple places where you can sort of get to the edge of the lake, but everything's really reedy, and I'm thinking this is a comeback with a canoe adventure. But I'm going to do a little fishing anyway, because I brought the ice fishing rod, and I can cast in this tiny amount of space. Why not? I'll show you here. So we've just got this tiny little area here, so it'll be short casting. We're thinking maybe that's some sort of, I don't know, air cannon, scare off any birds. having a little bit of a debate as to whether or not that is a rock or an old fish head. Enter your comments down below. Anyway, time to go get the equipment, I guess. Not going to come all this way and have this adventure without at least getting a lure wet. Alright, well there is a pier area here. They don't allow power boats, but I guess you can launch your rowboat if you want. So, since it's vacant now, maybe we'll try here. Some deep reeds, some nice shade, some structures,
Babies.
Larger baby fish. So, and apparently Chox found a leech. So be advised, if you're going to come fish Patterson Lake, there may be leeches. Alright, I'm going to go get the tackle box and the fishing rods. So, trying to look underwater through my sunglasses, because I've heard that helps. You can sort of see the bad little dead fish, fake fish lure that I'm using. There are lots of little minnow type things swimming around and checking it out, but nothing of substance or real size. Well, it's been a few hours already down here, and the lovely Chox has gone off to try that previous location where we saw the dead fish stuck under the reeds. I'm still here at the end of the pier. I have switched to whatever this is officially called. The name wasn't on the package, so I don't know. But I'm hoping to maybe annoy something till it strikes. I'll take what I can get. So at the end of the day, there is the sum total of my catch. A couple pieces of reed, a little bit of seaweed, and that's about it. Woohoo! Got out, got some sunshine, enjoyed a day at the lake. I'll have to come back here with a canoe, I think. Yeah, take this adventure a little more seriously. But at least now we know where it is, which kind of helps. Nice lake though. Alright everybody, well thank you for joining us on this first of hopefully many fishing adventures in Manitoba. With any luck we'll do more than just get our lures wet in the future, but you know, at least we're not drowning worms. No live worms were harmed in the making of today's video. See ya.